Good morning once again. Almost good afternoon, not quite. Actually, it is by a few minutes, by about 2 minutes. Good afternoon from Central High School, the Pit. Scott Staten and Steve Largent. Scott's first broadcast here today, and you're going to enjoy this broadcast. Scott is what we would call a championship tournament, national tournament veteran by far. We're going to get a lot of great stories, a lot of color, a lot of backstory, backfill. So, Scott, it's great to have you. When I saw your name on the schedule, I was really looking forward to having you. So,
absolutely, me too, Stephen. I think that was just a nice way of saying I'm old. So I've seen a lot of these games, but I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But yeah, this is fun, and this environment is so great. They call it the Pit, and it's almost got like a legendary status when teams are looking at the schedule and they'll see Central High School, they don't know, and then somebody will say, "Oh, that's the Pit," and they're like, "Yes!" You know, it's so fun. It's like it's like a
throwback.
It is. It's Hoosiers.
Very much so. Very much so. Pull out the measuring tape and
that's right.
Measure it. So this ball game has the Monroe County Warriors. They are the number 2 seed, boys 18 and under Division 4. This is a play-in game. And they play Team USA Silver, who is the number 15 as far as the seedings go. Paul was telling me these are new uniforms for Team USA, so a chance to kind of spotlight those here.
Yeah, I told them before the game, I think they probably, even if most of these, and for people that aren't familiar, the Team USA is made up, they have multiple Team USAs, and it's players who their team can't make it, or it's 1 or 2 kids from an area that want to come and be able to compete, and so they pool these kids together. Most of them have never met each other until this weekend. They might get to practice once, but the thing is, I said, you guys definitely are going to leave here with the style, trophy, because those are great. I feel like we're at the Olympics or something. So
it does have that look.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So from a coaching standpoint, that's a bit of a challenge. If you've got kids that necessarily haven't played together, you've only practiced a few times, what kind of strategy do you try and do?
It's funny. My son played on a Team USA 1 year because his team couldn't come out, and you basically you wing it. And kids are resilient. They figure each other out. They find out who shoots, and they might even find a new talent when they're out here. So, yeah, they practice maybe one time, and then they just get out and start balling.
William Rose and Andrew Fisher jumped it off. It was Team USA with the first possession. Takeaway by the Warriors. Up top, that's Justin Whitmer. Anders Umverzat with it here on the right side, down in the corner. Jericho Parcher.
Nice drive there. He is his dad is actually the assistant coach, Jonathan Unverzat, but he is filling in today because the head coach is under the weather, and so he came out, and that's his son driving there, and he said you'll see him taking a lot of shots today.
Unverzat. You got to get that right there.
Yeah, they're up out of Monroe County is up in Sparta, Wisconsin. The way he described it to me was we're almost Minnesotans, but we don't want to claim that. So we are Wisconsins, but they're way up in that corner, and these guys have traveled all the way down here 10 hours and brought a 36-5 record and big hopes and dreams.
Wow. Jericho Parcher hits 1 of 2. Fisher with the drive, tries to kick it back out in the corner. Driving to the basket. Parcher, shot no good.
Parcher's a driving point guard, but sometimes this is what happens when you get an aggressive point guard. Yep. If you got the other team, they can release on the break and get an easy bucket.
Jacob Nuttall with the basket. Gives USA Silver a 2-1 lead. Jamin Swift, baseline, Fisher. Looking for somebody to kick to. Parcher, as you said, drives. And the Warriors will control this possession. 3 ball, no good for Umverzat.
Umverzat and Parcher both can hit the 3 according to their coach.
Wide open for a 3, didn't take it. Just short is Ethan Lesser. Out of bounds, back to the Warriors.
This USA Team USA team is a lot of fun. They're from all over the country. The last guy that took a shot was from New Jersey. They've got them from Missouri, Texas, just all over the place.
Man, Another drive by Parcher, no good.
I like his aggressiveness. He's just not been able to get it to drop today.
Well, those will fall, or he'll get fouled and get to the free throw line. Briggs, a big presence for Team USA. There on the inside. He's gotten quite a few rebounds so far already. Long three, no good for Jacob Nuttall. Spot up three for Fisher. Short.
They look for the three. You can tell that.
Takeaway by Unverzant. Spot up three, deep. Not quite there.
Looks like it's going to be a high volume day, maybe not a high percentage, but sometimes that happens. First game of the tournament for them.
Yep.
And they got to get the jitters out and kind of get back into basketball mode. Some of these teams have had almost 3 weeks off between their regionals and these championships.
Lesser drives and picks up a field goal. His first two. Makes it 4-1. At least it's not a football game where incomplete passes stop the clock. You know?
That's true.
Oh, there's one.
They get it to fall.
That is Jamin Swift.
Jamin's one of the younger guys on this team. He's a 14-year-old, but he's found his way into the starting lineup.
Now they go down the block. Shot blocked. Briggs' shot blocked. Warriors going to run the other way.
Fisher, nice block. Good drive.
Nice spin move by Fisher. He's fouled.
I think they're going to count it.
Yep.
That was beautiful. That's the kind of thing as a coach you love to see. At the other end, he's in on the block, and he continues. He doesn't just say, okay, I made a good play, and then take the rest of the play off and watch it. He took it down the court, drove, made a great spin move, and put it in off the glass.
Can't convert the three-point play. Warriors 0 for 3 from the free throw line here to start. Good idea. Still up top. Could have gone back to him. Instead, Rose will take it, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. William Rose, his first two, and we're tied at 6.
Rose out of Tyler, Texas. Nice follow on his own shot there.
We just moved down to McAllen and Mission, so I've driven through Tyler a couple times.
You've been there. Yeah, this is Team USA's. It's interesting, and you can tell if you watch a lot of basketball. They are right now just kind of like a playground team figuring each other out, but they're also the kind of teams that are dangerous because they've got talent, and once they figure each other out, they
look out.
Yeah, they could be tough.
Trying to get rid of it. Stolen by the Warriors. Fisher going to take it himself.
Wow,
that
nice.
Go.
He's done that twice now. He's taken it all the way down. You don't always see guys who are playing in the middle do that, but he's got some speed to him for a big guy.
8-6 off the fingertips.
Here he comes again.
Of Rose. Behind the back pass. Kick out for a 3-ball from the right corner. No good.
Way to work the boards.
Put back for Andrew Fisher. He's driving. He's rebounding. He's got his team a 10-6 lead here with 3:19 to go in the first.
You got to wonder, would he have made that pass if the head coach had been here? Maybe, I'm not sure. But all's well that ends well. He ends up getting his own the missed shot from his own teammate and puts it back in. And Fisher's really showed himself to be not just a good offensive player on the other end. He's had a block and he's gotten several defensive rebounds. And he's come into this gym awake today.
Well, while Coach may not be on the court, he could very well be watching on the YouTube channel.
That's
so
true.
Be sure your passes will find you out.
That's right. I'm not sure. Maybe they don't know it's on, and
maybe.
I'm sure they'll find out. They'll find out later. The other thing is, I did tell Coach Unverzant that he was asking about the live stream. I said it's on. It'll stay on Facebook, so you can go back and watch it. So he might be caught one way or the other. Who knows? Maybe their coach encourages that. It was a nice pass.
3 scores in the books for both sides. Fisher with 6, Parcher with 1, and Swift with 3 for the Warriors. For Team USA Silver, Lesser with 2, Rose with 2, and Nuttall with 2.
Good balanced attack. They've looks like they made their first substitutions as well, so let's see if that helps.
Lesser with a pull-up jumper.
Lesser out of Randolph, New Jersey. That's 10 minutes from my wife's house.
Oh my!
New Jersey. So we had a little talk before the game. I couldn't believe it. He said I didn't think I'd meet anybody I knew here.
Well, you've never met a stranger anyway.
Sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's not.
Good hustle play.
Yeah.
steal on the sideline there by Jericho Parcher.
Threw it up in the air, and it didn't curve at all. It went straight up and straight down on the out of bounds.
Quickly in to Garrett Jones. Left side there, Rose going to pull up, has it, stripped.
Nice.
Guess who? To the lane, or through the lane, goes Jericho Parcher.
You can see why Monroe County has such a gaudy record. They know what to do. As soon as they get a rebound, they release, and they either go for the drive or somebody is set up in the corner for a three-pointer. There's another.
Oh, almost to backcourt.
He didn't know where he was.
Chance for Team USA Silver here to reset and regroup, trailing by 4. Is this a 2-3 zone that
it looks that
Monroe
way?
County?
Yeah, it looks that way, and they've done a really good job of clogging up the middle. It seems like Coach Unverzad has decided to make them shoot outside, and so far we haven't seen, other than the one that was hit by Lesser, haven't really even seen him take a whole lot of three-point shots, so tough to say.
Jeffrey Briggs checks in for William Rose on Team USA. 3 ball from the left side, a little short. Briggs can't pick it up. Follow-up shot, no good. Scrum for the ball. Possession arrow. Oh, gonna have a foul on Briggs. Be his first.
He felt like he had all ball there, but I don't know that I've met many players that don't think they have all ball in those kind of situations.
True story. 3 ball from the left side. Short for Jamin Swift. Lesser will take him the other way. Pull up from the 3-point line, top of the key. Briggs, kick out, 3 ball. No.
Just can't get it to fall.
Fisher trying to dribble out of trouble. Nice look underneath.
Oh, nice.
For a wide open Jericho Parcher.
Parcher's one of their leading scorers, and he's a point guard, but you saw that time he went ahead of the break and just set up down low and was wide open for the shot.
Well, when your guard has his head up and knows where the players are, that's great things that happen right there.
They've done a great job. Monroe County, you can see they know how to cut into the passing lanes, and sometimes they can take advantage because, as we said, Team USA probably is playing without a whole lot of. I doubt they have any plays. They're just running sets and kind of looking for shots, and Monroe County knows that, so they're looking for any pass to be able to just cut it off.
Parcher 1 of 3, 6 points in the ball game, 5-10.
One of the other interesting things when you're with a team like Team USA that hasn't played together much, sometimes players will find new roles. I know when my son played, as the other shot is hit, he came into Springfield, and on the team that he was on in high school, he was more of a post player. But the team that he played on, Team USA, was big, so he became a three-point shooter when he was out here. Nice move by Biggs inside.
Yeah, his first 2 points of the game. Got set up there on the left block and got his man on his hip and dropped it in. Big 3 there on the corner for Unverzad. His first 3 points of the game.
And they don't let you take a breath, do they?
No. You better keep your head on a swivel and get back quick.
They've been watching some Golden State Warriors games, I think.
In trouble on the sideline was Garrett Jones. He'll get it back. Spot up for the 3. No. Almost tapped in.
Yeah, it was.
And the Warriors going to run again.
That would have been the easiest tip-in that guy had ever had.
Unverzad to Whitmer. No.
Biggs with the block. Biggs out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Big 3 for Nuttall at the buzzer. Won't go. And at the end of 1, it's the Warriors 19, Team USA Silver 10. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching the Homeschool National Basketball Championships on YouTube, Feature Court number 2.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I train for something that should be impossible. When 8 seconds can change your whole life, it's not really about the seconds, it's about the hours. The hours that I spend preparing mentally and physically. It's about being the last one to quit, no matter how bad you hurt. If you dream of winning, you better be ready to earn it. Yes, you can.
Second quarter set to start here. Scott Staten, Steve Largent, Central High School, the Pit, as it's affectionately known. One of the oldest gyms here in Springfield. A lot of great ball games played here over the years. We got a good one going here. 19-10, the Monroe County Warriors on top of Team USA Silver. Warrior basketball to start the second quarter. Unverzat could have had the three if he wanted it. Cross court instead to Fisher. Bounce pass inside to a cutting Parcher.
Looks like the Warriors, or the Team USA rather, has switched to a 3-2 zone, trying to do something just to mess around with the outside shooting.
Fisher gets into the lane, runs into his own player, pull up. Travel maybe.
Shuffled his feet.
Hard to see the official down in that corner, but I think that's what the call was. This is game 3 for us today, game 4 on the day. We've got the Northside Lions and Greene Country Defenders coming up in a boys 14 and under game.
That should be a good one too. There's a good shot again by Team USA. They
nut all that hit that.
Man. Looked like it.
19-12 now your score.
Now they've gone back to a 2-3, it looks like. So maybe they're in a 2-3 that's just loose out on the wings. They're trying to do something, and it's difficult. They could try to go to man-to-man, but having never played together, it's
nice block by Unverzat there from behind.
They've done a great job of challenging shots. They've already got several blocks in the first quarter.
Try and lob it in to Rose. Stolen. Fisher to Parcher. Up top to Unverzat. Back to Parcher. Fisher going to shoot.
Wow, that's a nice shot. You get a big guy that can do that, fake the three, and then take a step in and do the popping shot. That was nice.
8 points for Andrew Fisher. At 6'4", he's got some nice size to him. Travel call on the other end.
Monroe County always looking to push it. They're looking to cut into the passing lanes, tip the ball, and once they get a loose ball, they are off to the races.
Nice ball fake by Fisher. Drives instead and scores. 10 for Fisher.
Fisher, Parcher, and Unverzat, they're quite a trio, and you can see why they've won so many games. They're the more experienced players on this team, and they've got so many weapons. They can all shoot, they can all pass, and play some good defense as well.
Through the hands of Briggs, just like they practiced it, for a wide open three on the right side, no good.
There's a practice. What did we practice?
Rebound Fisher. All out of bounds. So Unverzat, Fisher, and Parcher, how long have they played together?
When I've talked before the game to their assistant, who is the head coach today, he said that they have been together for a while, and look, you can tell when they play. They know it's almost instinctual. They know that the one is going to be in the corner. Now, nice three there.
Nice. Garrett Jones.
Jones out of Arkansas. He's the lone Razorback in this crew.
Suey.
Yeah, they need some of that. They need something right now just to get back into this, because they're giving up so many points and they've not been able to make the shots fall. Maybe that'll get it going.
In and out for Andrew Fisher. Parcher. Unverzat from the right side. No good.
Another second chance. They're getting so many of those.
A lot of contact, but no foul. Rebound to William Rose. Into the ball game for Monroe County, Jeremy Mullet.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to call that. Made a pass right on the timeline, and his foot was still behind when he caught it, so the official took a second to call it, but made the right call.
Bunch of substitutions here. We'll try and get you who all is out on the floor for the Warriors. Unverzant, Fisher. Got Zach Bell out there now. That is Justin Whitmer trying to set a screen up top. And Jamin Swift, pull-up jumper for Andrew Fisher off the mark. Team USA, that's Ron Keller.
And that might be something you'll see them try to do. One of the things that you sometimes can battle against a team that likes transition is to go into transition yourself. But we haven't seen Team USA do that so far.
Fisher down in the corner to Jamin Swift. 3-ball for Unverzant, long.
Had time to spot up there, but he was a little off.
Didn't quite get squared up. Out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Team USA silver. It'll be Warrior basketball.
Cameron Rose and Steven Swanson are the coaches with Team USA. And that's another thing. Mr. Rose has a player on the team, but a lot of these coaches for Team USA are just guys that volunteer who coach elsewhere and come to these tournaments and give these kids a chance to play, and they need a coach, and so they come out and put them together and coach.
That's awesome. Nice turnaround jump shot for Fisher that didn't quite fall. Team USA the other way, out of bounds. Back to the Warriors.
Warriors are the number 2 seed in Division 4, and you could see they're strong. They're going to have a shot once they move into the championship bracket for Division 4. That they're going to have a shot to be able to go pretty deep into this tournament.
14 fouls on Team USA, none on the Warriors. Fisher stripped.
Nice defense there by Biggs. He reached in, knocked the ball loose, and they were able to come away with it.
On the block, looks like he might have been held. Nice effort by William Rose. That's 4 points for him.
Nice left-handed move.
3-ball from the corner, a little bit long. Jamin Swift, a few too many Wheaties this morning for breakfast. Deep 3, got it. Ethan Lesser now has 7.
He's hit a couple of those. And you start to put things like that together. You get somebody that can hit from outside, and then you got Rose inside making those nice moves. The Team USA might be able to put a challenge, and they've cut it to 3 now.
It's a 10-4 run for Team USA. Parcher with the drive. Kick out to Zach Bell. Back in the corner. Parcher, no. Boy. Third opportunity here on this possession.
The number of shots they've taken this game has got to be at least double, if not triple, what Team USA has had.
Fisher can't connect. A push off. Keller got away with, and a breakaway at the other end for Jericho Parcher.
Another steal.
Parcher with 9.
Inadvertent buzzer there. They're going to have a switch. Unverzant's going to come back in, but yeah, they've set up the Warriors have done such a great job of creating transition by coming away with loose balls, being able to cut into the passing lanes, a lot of tip balls, some blocks, and so their coach has to be happy with the way they're playing on both ends. That spurt right there, you don't want to give those up, but you also can see that they're trying to get in some rotations, get their starters a little bit of rest, because this is a long tournament. It's a lot of games in a week, and so that's going to be a good experience for them. But they continually are producing points by getting steals and with their fast break.
Not sure if that was a 30 or a full taken by Team USA. But we'll take one off the board. They've got 3 left. Coach Unverzant's got all 5 of his. It was 19-10 in favor of the Warriors at the end of the first quarter. It's 25-20 now.
Another steal.
Parcher all the way to the hole. Scores. 11 points for Jericho Parcher.
He's got some great anticipation on the defensive end.
Briggs can't score.
Switched hands. That was a nice move by the big guy.
Under 2 to play, first half. Nice take by Fisher.
He had Unverzant over on the wing, but decided to take it himself. You can kind of see in his eyes he was going all the way for that one.
Nice entry pass. Good dish out. Baseline goes Parcher. Inside to Whitmer. Kick it out for the three. In and out, no good. Briggs there with a rebound.
It was like a knuckleball. It had a side spin on it. I think if he'd have maybe caught the ball right on the seams, he'd have switched that. But it had such a strange spin, it shot right out of there.
Jacob Nuttall into the ball game for Team USA. Somebody brought some food in. It smells really good.
Yeah. You have these teams that are coming between games and they don't have a whole lot of time, and so a lot of times teams will bring food for their players, and they're bouncing from one game to another.
Whoa! Steps out and pumps the three. Wow.
Biggs, the Texas big man, says, hey, I'm not just an inside player.
Give it to me. Three ball answer by Umberzat.
Look for more of that. He's got a good shot. It hasn't fallen as much today, but he's ready. Parcher and Umberzat both on the guard positions. They hover around when they're not involved in the play. They hover around that three-point line waiting for a shot.
Briggs hungry for more. Umberzat down the right side. Nice cut.
Yes.
By Fisher. Shot won't go, but he'll shoot two here.
Strong move. Fisher's he's got an all-around game. He's got a good jump shot, and you like to see that sportsmanship too. He went in there hard and real aggressive move, and Biggs went up aggressive on defense, and they both went down on the floor, but both get up and give each other a high five and laughing about it, and that's what you like to see. These guys are out there competing but also having fun.
Fisher with 10 points. Interesting, 5 team fouls on Team USA, none in the first half on Monroe County.
Wow. It's hard to believe, because typically if you watch a lot of basketball, if you coach basketball, if you see no fouls, that seems like a team that's not aggressive, but that's not been the case.
No.
Monroe County's, they've come away with steals and blocks, and I mean they've been aggressive, just they've done it really cleanly.
I haven't been tracking takeaways and fast break points, but they've had a lot of them.
Another block.
Chance for another one here. Umberzat keeps it from being stolen. And horn goes off. That's the end of the first half. 31-23. Scott Staten, Steve Larchin here at Central High School. We'll take a break for halftime, come back for the third quarter. You're watching the National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championship on Feature Court number 2 on YouTube.
As a young girl playing tennis, I always dreamed of winning an Olympic gold medal for Puerto Rico. Entering the 2016 Rio Games, I was ranked 34th in the world. People said I had no chance to win the gold medal. The odds were against me. No woman representing Puerto Rico had ever won Olympic medals of any kind, and no woman or man had ever claimed gold for Puerto Rico. They said just to be an Olympian was good enough, that the competition was too good, that I should treat this as a building block for my career. They said go to Rio and just enjoy the experience. Well, I did. Yes, I can. And with real-time pain relief, so can you.
They will tell you, you're not tough enough.
Incredible, the fact, obviously, I mean, walking out of here.
You're not strong enough.
Says, let me have it. Whoa, no.
You can't get back up.
Yanni Rubens Barbosa.
You can't succeed. You can't win. You never ride the world's ranking sports. But I disagree. I'll tell you this, when you get back up, you will succeed. Yes, you can.
Sim, você pode.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
"24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I train for something that should be impossible. When 8 seconds can change your whole life, it's not really about the seconds, it's about the hours. The hours that I spend preparing mentally and physically. It's about being the last one to quit, no matter how bad you hurt. If you dream of winning, you better be ready to earn it. Yes, you can.
I used to think that living with aches and pains was just going to be part of my life, but now I have a secret weapon, real-time pain relief cream. I just rub it in and the pain is gone. It smells great, doesn't burn my skin, but don't take my word for it. You can try it yourself for just $1. Order yours now at tvpainrelief.com. Again, that's tvpainrelief.com. Real-time pain relief. It will be $1.
This stuff ain't your grandma's pain relief. It doesn't stink, it's not greasy, and it works fast. Real-time Pain Relief Max. Keep cowboying.
Scott Staten, Steve Largent at Central High School, the Pit, one of the oldest gyms in Springfield, Missouri. One of 2 featured courts today on YouTube, actually through the week on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, actually go to nchslive.com, you'll see the links there. You can subscribe to both. You can be alerted to when games are going on in both gyms. As Ethan Lesser hits a 3 to start the second half for Team USA Silver. But it's a great way to follow all the action here in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah, Lesser, that's either his 3rd or 4th 3. He's got a nice, the lefty's got a nice jump shot, and I like how Team USA came right out of the gates firing.
Warrior possession here. Parcher, who had 11 points in the first quarter. Unverzat, who hit a 3. We talked about him being a prolific three-point shooter who'll shoot a lot of them, hit a high percentage. Turnaround jump shot there for Jamin Swift off the mark.
Didn't fall, but a good look.
Well, we certainly wish Coach Fisher the best. He's not feeling well today. Coach Unverzat sitting in, filling in.
And doing a good job. He's got an opportunity to come out of here with a nice win to get the team on a roll. Good break again by the Warriors.
Jamin Swift gets the basket, but the assist goes to Unverzat. Selfish pass down the court. No-look pass, left side, the right side there to Nuttall. Nuttall had 4 points in the first half. 3 wide open, or jump shot rather, wide open for Nuttall. No good.
He had a good look. Didn't fall though. Here they come again. Warriors on the attack.
Parcher will throw it up off the glass. I didn't hear him call glass. We'll count it anyway. 35-26.
Nice steal again. Inside.
Fisher ahead to Nuttall. Stop. Trying to do something with it. Slips and travels.
And that's a case where we've seen them be aggressive, and that time you might have wanted him to keep the ball rather than give it up when he did, because he ended up just caught his teammate almost in between steps and just wasn't ready for that one. But Fisher's done a marvelous job inside of being able to challenge shots, block shots, and then pick up the loose ball and get the transition going quickly, which when you got a big that can do that, man, that gives you so many options.
Makes a difference. Cole Knight and Garrett Jones have checked in for Team USA. 6:15 to go here in the third. Parcher once again going to go coast to coast, so to speak. Gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
From our angle, it looked like he was headed into a wall of Team USA, and somehow he ducked underneath and came out almost wide open under the basket and got fouled.
It would be a lot of fun to have one of those GoPro cameras
Yes.
on their head to be able to see what they're seeing and as they're making those moves. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it would answer a lot of questions for coaches, too, when we say, what were you thinking? And if we could look at that and go, oh, okay, we see.
I saw that little scene, Coach. I went.
That's right.
Parcher, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 14 points. Makes it a 10-point lead.
I don't know that he plays other sports, but that's the kind of thing that a running back that's really successful can do. You and I see a wall and they see a seam.
Daylight. I'll take it. To the hole goes Lesser. Aggressive foul after the miss.
A little bit of a frustration foul. Went in, and he's trying to bring his team back. He's a good shooter, but yeah, that's a good move. You're going to pull him out, let him cool off a little bit, and in comes Biggs.
That's an imposing force. Biggs down there, number 53.
Yeah, and as we saw in the first half, he can step out and shoot the three as well.
Nice spin move by Fisher.
Challenged by Biggs. Sometimes that gets in your head more than the actual. He wasn't in great position, but I think Fisher saw him there and it altered his shot.
Man, what hustle by Parcher. He is everywhere.
He is. They have the parts, but they also have the heart. You know, they're showing like they're aggressive and they're always looking for a steal, always looking for transition.
Well, in that part of the game, I say you can't coach. Kids either have that or they don't.
Yeah,
they either want to do that or they don't.
Yeah. Or they sit on the bench.
Well,
that's right.
Coaches have that in their bag of tricks, but you can make them run lines and all that stuff all you want to try and get it into them, but that desire is just clearly present.
Absolutely. Biggs there reaches in and knocks the ball away. Wow, good hands.
10-point game as we approach 5 to go. Another 3 for Biggs. This one won't go. Good rebound. Put back attempt by Jones. Won't fall. Now here we're seeing Team USA with some multiple attempts on the offensive end.
Taking a page out of the Warriors book. Wow. You get that many shots and you're bound just percentage-wise to hit one of them.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
That's right.
Rose with 6 points. Spot up for Umberzak. A little off the mark. Rose with the rebound.
Shot that from the high V on the floor. Coach might have wanted to take a step in there.
Wide open here on the left wing. Keller underneath to Jones.
It's good ball movement there. Team USA, and that is a thing that you start to see. I've seen it a couple of times with Team USA's. As they play a little more together, the flow becomes better, and they start to know where to pass it and when to shoot it. And good inside-out work they've been having and getting the ball around outside the wings. There's another steal.
Fisher all alone. Lays it in.
Great anticipation again. He is a solid player. If they are to go into Division IV all the way and win a championship, he's going to be one of the reasons why. He's playing a kind of game that you can win titles with.
Fisher with 13. 10-point lead as we get under 4 here to go in the third. Nice floater that wouldn't fall for Jones.
Good hops. Couldn't get it to fall, though.
Umberzak can't quite get that one to fall.
They release, and they just hover around that three-point line. It really does remind you, not completely, but there's parts that definitely remind you of the Golden State Warriors, which they are the Warriors, so maybe it comes with the name.
Maybe that's the game film they watch. Garrett Jones misses the 3. Substitutions for both sides here. Justin Whitmer in.
That 10-point lead is it seems to have just hovered around there. You got to give credit to Team USA for coming out here and staying in this game against a team that definitely, you can tell, has a lot of experience. They played over 40 games together, and that's an impressive showing.
Is it Jude Huber? Is that how you pronounce his name? He's in the ball game, number 4. 3 ball from the left side for Jamin Swift. He's got 8.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Judah or Judah.
Might be Judah. I was typing late at night.
Oh, I hear you. Well, you were typing, I was handwriting, so that doesn't help me.
Jacob Nuttall with his 6th point. 9-point game. 11-point game, 41-30.
See if the Warriors now, they've got some of their starters out of the game. If they're going to work the clock a little, and this is sometimes where coaches, when they look at a tournament, they want to work on some other things. They're seeing that they're scoring and now working on some other aspects of their offense.
Parcher doing a great job getting to the hole, just sidestepping defenders. Foul on Biggs. That's his 2nd. I've got him with 2.
Yeah, took a little step before. Yeah, that's so easy to do when you're a player. You're anxious. You see the opening, and sometimes your feet take off before the ball dribbles, and you can't do that. It's a travel.
Lesser kick out 3 for Nuttall. No good.
Good look.
Great rebound. Pull out by Huber. Parcher. Up and in. Count it.
That is a strong drive. When you can go that high in the air and keep your balance and put that in off the backboard, it looks easy if you're just watching the above the waist, but like when you see them get knocked off of balance and they somehow are able to put that in, that's a strong move by Parcher.
Foul charge to William Rose, his 2nd, team foul number 4. Warriors have picked up their first foul in the ball game earlier in this quarter. Parcher now with 17. 13-point lead for the Warriors.
Good time for some of the starters on the Warriors to get a little bit of rest as the quarter winds down. They've got a 14-point lead and another steal. Nice job inside.
Ahead to Swift. That's Fisher.
Whitmer's done a good job of filling the gap when Fisher's out of the game, and he's shown that he's younger, but he's able to go in there and he understands the offense, understands the defense, and trying to work his way into some more minutes.
3 ball for Nuttall. No. Biggs going to lean in, kick it out. 3 ball right side. And have an over the back foul, more than likely, on Nuttall. His first.
Not sure what Coach Swanson has told Team USA, but at the half, but they definitely are coming away with a lot more offensive boards. Whatever he has told them to be aware of, or maybe be more aggressive, it's working. Now the shots aren't falling, but
no. Well, as you say though, the effort probably isn't the right word, but the approach, the attack, everything they're doing has come up a notch or two in here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
Drive for Lesser. Whoop. Thought he had a man in the corner who left him.
Again, their first game as a team, and they're playing a team that's played over 40. So, yeah, that happens sometimes.
Trying to figure each other out.
Fisher brings the ball up. They let the big guy, I mean, he's shown in transition he can dribble, but.
Right. 6'4". Spot up 3 for Swift. No.
Here comes Team USA in transition.
High off the glass, no good. Rebound Whitmer.
Probably would have liked Nuttall to pull that out there, but.
Oh, good look underneath. Huber's shot won't fall. Big size mismatch between Biggs and Huber.
He stripped him.
Unverzat going to spot up and shoot the 3. Got it.
Nice.
You saw that one coming.
Yeah, you did.
9 points for Anders Unverzat. At the buzzer, deep 3 for Team USA, off the mark. And at the end of 3, it's 47-30. It was 19-10 at the end of 1, 31-23 at the end of the half, 47-30 here at the end of the third. Quick break. We'll bring you the fourth in just a moment from Central High School here on YouTube.
I used to think that living with aches and pains was just going to be part of my life. But now, I have a secret weapon, real-time pain relief cream. I just rub it in and the pain is gone. It smells great, doesn't burn my skin, but don't take my word for it. You can try it yourself for just $1. Order yours now at tvpainrelief.com. Again, that's tvpainrelief.com. Real-time pain relief. It will be $1 well spent.
Real-Time Max is Real-Time's most powerful lotion. Real-Time Max delivers fast pain relief to persistent, intense pain, including deep muscle pain, cramps, and over 100 types of arthritis. Loaded with peppermint, Real-Time Max provides a powerful burst of fast, minty pain relief.
Scott Staten, Steve Largent at Central High School. It is day 2. This is game 3 of our broadcast day. We've got 10 altogether. And right now the Monroe County Warriors lead Team USA Silver 47-30. It is Warrior basketball to start the 4th quarter.
Warriors start out with their, it's like their most of their starting lineup, if not their entire starting lineup. They want to continue to stay in the flow as they're looking at a long tournament run. Nice drive again by Parcher.
He's got 19. Stretches the lead to 19. Lesser all the way to the hole. They've had some good looks, some good shots. Just can't get them to fall.
Yeah, they...
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Good feed into
nice
Whitmer.
They couldn't get it to go. Parcher's like, give me that assist. Come on now, I'll just pass it to somebody else if you can't hit it.
Up top to Swift, who can't convert.
So this is a time where your Team USA, one is you're out there to learn, learn about each other and try to get better and have fun. But for the Warriors, there's a couple of schools of thought. Do you rest your players? Nice.
Oh, my. Unversat, back-to-back threes for him.
His dad with the trigger motion over on the side. He's okay with it. But the Warriors have the options. Do you, because you're playing so well, just keep playing? Or do you rest your starters and looking at they're going to be playing a minimum 4 games the rest of this week?
Nice job by Fisher to look off the defender and go ahead and take it to the hole. He's got 15. And it's a 14-point lead.
I know as a player, you want the coach to leave you in. Oh, there's a 3.
Cole Knight with 3 points in the ball game.
One of a couple of Missouri players on Team USA. But yeah, the players want to stay in.
Well, but players think they're bulletproof and are never going to get tired. And come
right.
Friday, Saturday, they're going to wish they'd had a few minutes. That is Fisher, I believe. 17 points for him.
Another nice drive, strong move inside. Yeah, and also, when you're a teenager, you are aware of stats, and you're like, come on, coach, let me run these up just a little
bit. Archer can't convert.
It looked like he couldn't decide if he was going to make a great pass or a layup, and couldn't decide.
Nice spin move for Rose.
Way to follow his shot.
8 points for William Rose. 56-35, under 5.5 to play in the ball game. Coming up next, Northside Lions against Green Country Defenders. 1 against 4. The boys 14 and under 1A division.
That should be a good game. You've got the Lions have had a great year. They were definitely the best team in their age group coming out of Indiana, and they were 3rd in their region. They won 34 games this year. Green Country is the number 4 seed, but they are also one of those teams that has some good experience. They come from a really strong region, and I expect it to be a close game. In terms of a 14U game, a decently high-scoring game. I know the Lions, we share a gym with them actually for practice in Indianapolis, and they like to shoot. They can fill it up, and when the ball is dropping, when the shots are falling, they can run the score pretty fast. So that's going to be this should be an exciting one.
Boy, how about that region though? That Midwest region.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
It's loaded, and it just got more loaded when they realigned things, and you had teams like Nashville and teams like Memphis starting to come together, and all of those teams, and it's such a great basketball town anyway, and the venues that they have are just fabulous. So yeah, it's a great region. You're cranking out a lot of talent.
3 ball from the corner right out of the timeout. No good for Team USA.
Looked like a steal, but they called, it was before the steal, over on the side. Number 32, Keller, with the foul.
It's his first, I believe. Team 6.
Keller with the old school goggle look. I love it. He's got the headband and the goggles. That's some old school.
Huber and Mullet getting some time here with a few of the starters as the game gets deep. Steal, nice anticipation by Keller. Deep 3 for Lesser.
We've seen that a couple times. It's so tempting, but if your players just take one step in, they've got the shot.
Now, I'll tell you who gets credit for the rest of this. That's Knight. Cole made a nice play down here on the baseline, saving it and getting him 2 extra shots out of this possession.
Absolutely. They've almost taken a page out of the Warriors' book. They're getting the second chances, getting the offensive boards and shooting threes.
Good strip by Fisher. Unverzat. Oh, misses the layup.
Looked over his shoulder right before he shot it.
That's 2 possessions recently where that's happened for them.
Yeah, you want to see those players just go strong. Don't worry about the contact and just assume you're going to get hit and go in strong with the layup.
Fisher will slow it down, walk it up. Under 4 to go now. Our thanks to Jeff Ford and Darren Wilkins for getting all this set up, not only here at Central but also at BBC. They've got games going there today. That's the featured court number 1 on YouTube.
Yeah, if you can't make the trip, and if you haven't ever made it, I encourage you to make it, especially if you love basketball. It is a blast. But yeah, such a great way. We've got 3 different sites where you're able to see the games live, and the great thing about them being on YouTube is that you can go back and watch them if you do miss them. A lot of times the coaches, obviously they're coaching during this game, but they're able to go back and watch the games with their team and kind of prep for the next game.
Fisher with 18. 57-35. So the third is a Facebook Live broadcast, and that one's rotating between gyms?
That's my understanding. I know we're between Parkview and Central and BBC, and it's a easily accessible both ways, either platform, and so it's an awesome opportunity for. Last year, I know it was amazing in the hundreds of thousands of views because you got friends and grandparents and relatives that can't come. They're in the middle of school or they've got different things going on, work, and they're able to watch. And hopefully we're not getting anybody in trouble with their boss and they're having to hit the boss button watching the games while they're working. But it's a great way to be able to stay connected with all these great kids out here.
Ethan Lesser with a nice take, gets fouled, is rewarded with a couple of free throws here. He's got 12 points in the game. Can't believe how many lefties I've seen just in the first 3 games.
Yeah, and being a right-hander, I've always felt this way. As missed the shot. I just feel like a left-hander shot just looks so much better than mine. I don't know what it is, but yeah, there have been, and Team USA has a couple that have a nice stroke. They can hit the shot from outside.
Well, as a lefty myself, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it's just the novelty for me. I don't know. I've always thought left-handed hitters in baseball and left-handed quarterbacks in football, it's got a different look to it.
I was right-handed, did everything right-handed until about 6 years of age. And
wow.
Dad discovered I was actually more natural left, so the switch began.
Yeah.
Good look inside. Turn for Judah Huber and his first 2 points of the game.
Good look.
Yeah.
Sealed his man and turned around, spun around, and had a shot there.
Under 3 now. 60-36. Great baseline drive by Knight.
Good drive. You would have liked to have seen him when he left his feet, know where he was going with that. He was a little under the basket and really no way to make a shot there.
Well, I think he thought somebody was going to kind of dive to the basket and help him, and nobody was there.
Yeah, and maybe he plays on a team that's what happens, but these guys weren't sure about that. I do think the Warriors have to be happy with one thing, Steve, is that they finally got some fouls this half. I know when I played, if you would have had a game with no fouls, we probably would have run laps because Coach would have said you didn't try hard enough. And maybe he was Coach Uverzat was encouraging the Warriors to be a little more aggressive, although they were very aggressive in the first half, just clean steals and blocks.
Right. Well, a lot of that attributed to, as we've talked the whole game, about Team USA Silver not playing together much, and passes aren't necessarily as crisp or find their targets like they would playing with kids they already play with. So several different factors going on there.
Some of these young guys, these 15-year-olds for the Warriors, unable to hit the shots, but you see a lot of potential. Some good passes, some good post-ups, some good shots. Just not going down, but they're...
Great look underneath there for Garrett Jones. He finds his 5th point of the game.
How many times has that happened this half? It just seems like every shot, they know they're going to get another attempt.
Jericho Parcher will take a seat for the final 122.
Great game for him. Solid performance, and has to give him more confidence as they head now into the championship bracket for 18U Division IV.
Ori McGinnis will get some time here in the final 120. Hail Mary deep goes out of bounds, intended for Jones.
Not sure you want to see that, but it's a minute left. These guys are out there trying to have fun, and Team USA, they gave them a game in the first half. You gotta give them credit for that, being a team that's not played together, but coming from all over every corner of the country, and they'll continue to gel and get a little bit better, and they're going to give some teams in Division IV a run for their money. They've got some shooters and got some guys like Biggs that can rebound and post up down low. So.
Is this the old North Carolina Four Corners here?
It does look that way, doesn't it? We saw a girls team last year right on this court use the Four Corners to win a gold ball and defeat a team that was ranked higher than them. It was very deliberate and a low-scoring game, and it just took the other team out of their game. So, it's not a lost art because we don't have a shot clock.
I watched a Dean Williams documentary a couple weeks ago, and how much that was just hated by other coaches.
It was. I remember a game in the 80s that Kentucky played against Cincinnati, and the final score was 24-11.
Man, shot at the final buzzer. Won't quite fall. Your final score, the Monroe County Warriors 60 and Team USA Silver 38. Scott, great to have you. Appreciate it very much.
You as well, Steve.
All right, we're going to reset. Coming up next, Northside Lions taking on the Green Country Defenders, a 1-4 matchup in the boys 14 and under 1A division. You're watching the National Christian Homeschool Basketball National Championships on feature court number 2 on YouTube.